Yo, what is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be pretending like I've never learned the jump rope release before. So I'm going to be showing you kind of like the steps and some of the problems I came across when learning this move. Whoa, bird. The jump rope release is where I kind of like swing the rope with my hand and I'm controlling it back to catching it. The jump rope release is one of the more tricky and flashy moves you see and kind of got really popular in the last like year or two. So when I was learning the jump rope release, it took me about 20 hours, I think somewhere around like 2 weeks, 20 hours though, practicing at the gym, not doing very well until I finally caught it. This is one of the first videos where I caught my first jump rope release. I definitely say the jump rope Mick release is one of the most difficult moves I've ever learned. Definitely the one that took me the most time. But in this video, I am going to act like I am a beginner and go through all of the steps and kind of all the ideas that helped me figure it out. But really, it took me just screen recording and practicing on my own time. It is by far, in my opinion, and it's like the coolest trick ever. So that's why we're going to be going over it.
Bringing you to my favorite gym in Gilbert, Arizona.
So this is the Crunch studio room. Honestly, it's like probably the coolest part about going to a Crunch. I think it's the sickest room. Swagging out today. First things first, I use a beaded jump rope. This is my own brand. If you want to check my links on YouTube, I sell my own on there. And the reason is because beaded jump rope is the easiest one to do a release with, which is my favorite trick. All right, so there's two things you need to know before you even attempt the Mick release, and that is one, having some swings down, okay? So you need to have your swings down. The rope is traveling from side to side. I have my right hand in front. Having your swings down makes the whole practicing part of the Mick release a lot easier. One, 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 two, throw, and then catch. Okay, and I'm doing 2 rotations on the side. Because basically you need 2 swings on one side, so you have to know your basic swings. Throw the rope on the ground. This is basically kind of showing the same feeling I get in every release. You want to be on the search for this feeling in your wrist, okay? So you want to make 1 loop rotations, and keep it in control. Your first time doing it might look like this, which is fine. My biggest tip is to start slow, and then pick up speed into that 1 rotation and try to control it just for a while. This is the same feeling I get in all my releases. So once you have your basic swings down and you got that feeling in your wrist, you got the rotations down, and you can keep a solid 1 rotation and keep it going like this, okay? Then you can move on to attempting the release, the Mick release. The first Mick release I ever learned was the tissue box, and that's the first one I'm going to be showing you guys. I'm going to be pretending I'm a beginner, especially on this part, and kind of just tell you what the thoughts that were going through my head when learning this move. So when you're starting out, your releases will probably look like this, which is fine, because that's how mine looked. You'll be chucking it around, you'll be hitting the ground a ton until you start to realize kind of the tension of the rope. Okay. This is my first time ever attempting the Mick release. Here I go. Swing, swing, swing. 1, 2. Huh. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Maybe if I had a better timing here. If I had timing right when it's about to hit the ground and then rotate. So if I change my timing, I don't want to start when it's way out in front of me to start the release. I want to start right when it's about to hit the ground on that second rotation. Maybe that will help me get it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's about to hit the ground. You throw it out and spin with your right hand. Another common mistake I would do is I didn't throw my hand out enough in the beginning when trying this move. When doing the release, you want to try to, with this 2 swings, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, a little throw with your arm. That's why they call it tissue box. A little throw with your arm, and then try to rotate twice and then catch. It takes a lot of practice. You have to keep on trying until you get it. I promise you. Another common mistake I had in the beginning was not keeping the rope too close to me and on the side. It needs to be on your side here. So 1, 1, 1, 2, release. you're rotating on the side here with my right hand and then trying to find that spot where to catch it. Catching it is just going to be trial and error. You have to keep on doing it until you figure it out. Same with kind of the rotations too. So how I would practice it is basically, we got the feeling of the rotations, we got our swings. Now you just keep on doing 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it's going to be on your non-dominant side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Release out and try to catch it. One more thing that I didn't realize till later on with the whole timing part, right when it's about to hit the ground is when you want to spin it, just like I said. But the reason is when all the momentum of the rope is going backwards, okay, you're controlling it to go forwards to spin and then catch. So 1, 2, right there when the rope is going this way, going backwards, I'm controlling it to go forwards to try to catch it. It's controlling that like backwards speed, momentum, force going backwards to make it go forwards is what you want. And you want to feel that tension in your wrist. 1, 2. And I definitely recommend when you guys are also practicing this, you've already seen me do it in this video, when you're doing the release, I like to practice it into a toe catch, 1 toe catch or 2. And then you just keep repeating, keep repeating. Like you have to do it a million times if you want to achieve this move. You just got to keep on trying it and do it. When you're doing this, you want to do a little throw out, keep it close to your body, but still you want to do a little throw out forwards, rotate and try to catch it into a toe catch. You want to be able to control the momentum, control that feeling in your wrist when you were spinning it in a circle. You need your swings. And like I was saying, when that speed of the rope is going backwards, it's going backwards. Control it with your wrist into forwards motion and then do a toe catch. You want to rotate it into a release. One of the biggest struggles I had in the beginning was just finding that timing. So it's really just when the rope is going backwards and controlling it into forwards. That is like the number one thing I want you to take from this video. I swear, if you start thinking like rope going backwards, control forwards, it will help so much. If you watched this whole video, thank you so much. Let me know if you get the release in the comments. Don't forget to get your Vibe Athletics rope in the shop. Peace out.